back to another video built by Miller. As you can see in the intro, Z's crashed. A little overconfidence. I think we drove the car, what, like 2 months, Jonah?
2 months.
Yeah, like 2 months. It was a lot of fun, a lot of power. Somebody was driving it, lost control, and got a little accident. But, you know, we're not going to hash into the details of that. He's been grounded, and he's learned his lesson, and now he's going to pay the consequence by having to fix it. Right, Jonah?
Yep.
All right, so we got crashed bumper here, headlights messed up. We've got a new fender on order. We got a new bumper on order. We smashed the intercooler.
Intercooler cracked.
We also have a new lip on order. And then if you look down the side, it got smashed a little bit here. And I'll insert photos right here of how this happened. Basically, slid off the road, hit a couple trees. Small trees, thankfully, but still some damage that we have to fix, which kind of sucks, right? Now, I'm not great at body work. I'm not great at paint work, but I'm going to, the only way to get better is by the, practice and keep trying. So I'm going to do the best I can with this. I think I got some ideas in mind to fix this. But for right now, what we're going to do is we're going to pull off the front bumper. We're going to check out the damage. If I can get the new headlight in, because I have a used headlight here, we'll throw that in. And then we will see what's going on with the intercoolers, what kind of damage is underneath there. I'm pretty sure that, I think the crash bar is going to be okay. I think we're just going to have to rip off the fiberglass pieces that hold in the fog lights, which is okay because we're not running fog lights anymore. We're running the scoops. And I think that there's probably the windshield washer tank is probably smashed. I know the mounting brackets for the intercooler are broken, and I ordered those, but I want to see if there's anything else in there that I'm going to have to replace that I didn't already order. And also take a look at, I'll probably leave the fender on because we don't have the new fender yet. I'll take a look at our bumper. We got a Chinese like aftermarket bumper. Maybe we'll just put it up there and see how it fits.
The fender looks fine, but there's this pinch right here where you can see this whole thing basically just,
and this gap
like,
too,
knocked in
as it gets wider. We got the bumper torn off. I'll tell you real quick how we took it off. So take off that front panel. It's right here. You got 4 bolts right there, 10 mil. And then going up like this way, you have a 10 mil. And then going up this way, you had a 10 mil.
Which you get to from the little holes from the blinker.
Nope. Those were these two.
Oh, yeah.
So that was this one and this one.
And those you get to from the fender.
So there's 2 here, 2 here. I don't think you don't have to take this off. Well, no, you did have to take this off. There was a metal bracket that went here, and you can see it right here. So you had to take that off. To get to this bolt and to these bolts, you had to pull the fender liner out, and that's a bunch of bolts. I'm not going to show that to you, but just take that out. We were able to do it with a car just on these little ramps, but you may have to jack it up. And then obviously underneath the bumper, all the little spots that this thing was attached to the bumper, we had to take off, and then it came out. So got it out. Taking a look at the damage here. I was hoping to get away with not repairing this, but I think since it has a dent here and it does look like the fiberglass pieces are like incorporated as a part of the 5 mile per hour crash bumper, I think we're just gonna get a used one. His air filter has got a big dent in it, which is not great. And then obviously like all this damage right here, and we just had all this painted too when we pulled the motor. So I'm gonna have to pull and straighten this, and then the fender obviously is damaged, which we kind of knew that already. And then if you come around here, Jonah,
intercoolers.
Looks like the intercooler's all smashed.
You can't really see the crack.
So we do have these on order, but this down in here is all cracked. And then it definitely looks like the
Yeah, that's.
The windshield washer reservoir is trash, which this one was leaking anyways.
It was already leaking, yeah.
But I'm going to try to come up with a better solution for this. I'm going to try to make something smaller, more compact. I mean, it's probably not going to hold a lot of fluid, but honestly, at the end of the day, as long as he can wash his, clean his windows, that's all that matters.
Like the Jack Daniels bottle thing that the hot rods do.
Yeah, we'll do something cool. And then, obviously, I'm going to have to straighten this back out and then paint that. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. But I think really all we need to order is all new plastics that go under here, all the panels and stuff. And then I've already got this ordered. I'll have to figure out some kind of custom solution for this. I need to find this plug. You need to add that to your list. And then we need this thing. Yeah. All right, we'll keep tearing into it. We did as much we're going to do today. We tore down the bumper, made a list of all the things that we need to still get. The headlight that we got was broken, so we weren't able to install it. And on top of that, I still have a little bit more work to do right here. I don't know if you could see me in the time lapse, but I basically used wood and 2 hammers to try to get this as straight as I could. I developed a little trick where I put the jack under here, so that way I have something sturdy to bang on, kind of hold this in place. It looks like crap, but it's getting close. I think I just gotta massage it a little bit more, and then we'll be good. Already packed away the intercooler, but the intercooler is broken. It's completely torn apart, and so is the windshield washer thing, just like I thought it was gonna be broken. It is broken. So, but other than that, I didn't see any new damage. We're gonna replace this, which I didn't anticipate on replacing, but we're going to replace that. And is there anything else that we added? I think that was it, right? So, I mean, not too many big surprises up in here. I don't know what I'm going to do about the windshield washer thing. I'm going to try to do a custom one, I guess. So that way he has something to wash his fluid with. And then we got a brand new fender coming in. So I'm hoping that, like, there's a little bit of issue with the gap here, lining that gap up. But I'm pretty confident it's just the fender mounts that need to be like pushed in place. So we'll line it up really good before we pull this fender off, and the new fender should fall right into place. And then I think there's probably going to be some hardware from the old bumper, like there's these little metal brackets that hold the edges in place. I think we may have to order those, either new or used, if we could find them. I think that was the only thing, right, Jonah?
Yeah.
All right, so maybe in a couple weeks we'll get some more parts and we'll finish putting this thing back together, and then Jonah will have a car to drive instead of riding the bus. But who knows?
Pretty miserable.
All right, anything you want to say, Jonah, to the people?
Nope. I miss my baby. Sick, bro. You do it.